What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another reaction on my channel here. Today I have something different than electronic music. I have something more minimal and more techno, and it's called high-tech minimal. It's a track from Boris Brejcha. It's called Gravity. It's one of my favorite tracks from Boris. So this track is really awesome, and I have so much memories with this track because I discovered the track in one of his sets when it was not released. I think it was on the Circle set in France or something, and at that time I was studying and I listened to the track every day when I went to college and stuff in Germany. So I have so much memories because I studied at a different kind of city, which was 600-700 kilometers away from my hometown. So I was alone there for some times, and yeah, this track really helped me to focus on my study and helped me through the time of studying. So this is really a special kind of track for me. But before we go into the reaction, as always, don't forget to leave me a like, a comment and a sub so that you don't miss anything. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch as well, and don't forget to join the Discord. Everything is in the description below. Check it out. So I would say let's go into the reaction. Okay, so we are here right now, and like I said, this track from Boris Brejcha is so awesome. And I watched a lot of videos with interviews with him. He seems to be really like a cool, relaxed guy, and he has a cool kind of production and workflow philosophy. So I would say let's go into the track. There's so much I can already say about this track. Kick sounds perfect. Bassline sounds nice. I bet he made it with FabFilter 1. So Boris, if you see that, comment below. I don't think that you will ever see that, but yeah. I tried the FabFilter 1 and I use it for some basses too because it's an awesome plugin. It's very simple and it's very cheap. So I can recommend it too. And the kick sounds so nice. Every drum sample in this track sounds so nice, but my favorite part is how the piano in this track sounds, because it sounds like if you would play it through a radio or something. It has this kind of filter, which is a phone filter, which has a lot of low cut and a lot of high cut and only playing the mid frequencies and stuff. So this is really the favorite part about this track. And the cool thing is he combines elements from minimal techno with more melodic elements, and I love that when you have melodic elements and clubby, bassy elements as well. So not only strictly techno or something, that you have a melody in it and stuff like that. And you can really hear he is using not so much in this track, but he made a lot of automation, I think, because he's an automation nerd. And yeah, he has some kind of ear candy effects with changing his sounds he uses in his track. This is really awesome. So if you really listen closely to some parts, you can identify some things in the background which makes the track more exciting. So that's really a cool thing about this track. Damn, that introduction of the piano and the arrangement was so great. And we're listening to the shortcut version of this track. And the reverb sounds awesome. Maybe he used the black hole on this one. I'm not sure, because he mentioned in some interviews that he's using black hole. I love that reverb too. If you really want to have long and ambient reverbs, black hole is your perfect reverb. And yeah, the piano sounds thin, but not thin in a bad kind of way. Like I said, it sounds a little bit like high cut and low cut, but not so much high than low. And it's a little bit sharper. It's hard to describe in English what I mean, but I think you get the point. And sorry, Boris, I think your name is called Brejcha, because I think you mentioned in one interview that it's like Brei in Germany, but yeah, I tried to pronounce it in English, so yeah, I'm not sure how English speakers call you with your name. So yeah, forgive me about that. And you can really hear the automation going on in his bass. And I think there's also some videos how he produced the track, or some insights about the track on YouTube. Check that out if you're interested in some facts about this track.
Faded gravity, melting away.
Here, this piano sounds really like this phone type of filtering with EQ, what I said. And the melody is so awesome. It's not so complex, but the melody is really carrying the emotion. And later in the track, he layers the melody with some synthesized sounds, and they support the melody perfectly.
Dissolve and wake.
I think it's not so easy to mix the piano here because it has a lot of resonance because of the long verb and stuff. And yeah, you really need to EQ that good. I especially love this part here right now. So he introduced melody A, which sounds awesome, and then he comes in with a little bit more emotion on the B part of the melody, which really gives you the cherry on the cake, you know.
Faded into darkness.
I never saw him live, and one day I tried to go to a club or an event where he plays to listen to a set with this track in it, and then I will really go crazy. And you can really hear he has not so much elements in the mix, but because of that, the mix done is pretty clear, has a really good kind of idea what it wants to be, and all the reverb is really shining because there's not so much else going on in the mix, and that's why every single element is really shining through. And here, because of the second question and answer melody, he delayed the answer a little bit, and it sounds different like the 16 or 8 bar part before. And that's just some little changes to keep the track exciting for the whole time, because especially minimal techno or high-tech minimal, I think he calls this genre high-tech minimal, it's really important that you not have an 8-bar loop or 16-bar loop over and over and over and over again without changing so much. But this really feels like there's more in the track, but the thing is there's less in the track. It's so awesome. So guys, that's it with my reaction to Boris Brejcha, Gravity. And yeah, like I said, check that track out. Check Boris' music out in general. He makes some crazy good kind of stuff if you're into that music like that. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to follow me everywhere. Like I said, everything is in the description below. I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Goodbye and peace.